with Matlala's security company CAT VIP Protection. And hundreds of flights have been cancelled across the United States today after the Trump administration ordered reductions to ease strain on air traffic controllers who are working without pay amid congressional paralysis on funding the U.S. budget. 40 airports were due to slow down, including the giant hubs in Atlanta, Denver, Chicago, Houston and Los Angeles. With Republicans and Democrats in a bitter standoff over spending priorities, including over healthcare, Congress has grounded to a standstill, leaving the entire federal funding closed. It's a cloudy Saturday in store for Gauteng tomorrow, with isolated thundershowers expected. Johannesburg drops to an overnight low of 12 degrees, peaking at a high of 22. Pretoria 13 and 22, Vereeniging 11 and 24. Monkey Ziko Ko, Eyewitness News.
EWN, in touch, in tune and independent. For the latest, visit ewn.co.za or download the EWN app.
MSW.
You may begin to feel anxious or excited.
Honest, deliberate, engaging, uncensored.
High dosage administration can cause adverse reactions.
And most importantly, independent in mind and execution.
This is a normal response. Are you ready?
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Robbie, do they still call you Madluput?
They're always, why not?
Bob?
Of course.
Everything. MSW.
Why?
It's multicast, Baba.
You know the story.
Also, it's 4/7. They don't get down.
Everywhere.
I don't know, maybe you are still calling Mr. Madluputu, or maybe that does not exist.
Sure, Robbie.
World Cup, here we come.
Mustn't be MP.
I'm not a new.
Okay.
Why do I say I'm new?
Ake ngikubingelele emsakazi ngesiqinje sakudala. Ngithi nje kuwena, diye emsakazi, awusuka madoda, diye emsakazi.
We are not interested in the matter.
To fish ice for the players.
Brilliantly taken! By winning the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup here in India 2025 for the first time.
And one of the most respected voices in international cricket, Cas Naidu. Wherever you are around the world, that is where we see Cas Naidu. For you now, is it about now just cementing your place in history in terms of what you do? Because you're many years away from retirement.
You heard it here on Robert Marawa. My main focus coming home is looking ahead to 20 years of G Sport for girls. I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in had we not traveled the journey that we have. Who are we in the next generation of G Sport? Who are we and what do we mean to the industry? More World Cups. Every time I work with the best in the world, I want to be better.
Good Lord, Cas, one of our own. No, she speaks very well. She knows her stuff.
Treasury has approved the initial spend of more than 20 million, and South Africans can already look forward to seeing VAR on the screens.
Let's wait and see, because we've heard this story before. Hey, Wadu clinched the Betway Premiership Coach of the Month award after guiding Orlando Pirates to a perfect run.
Instead of saying Wadu is the coach of the month, I prefer to say that we are the club of the month.
Robert Marawa, live on 947. Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live. #MSW.
Well, it's safe to say that we are looking forward to the rugby this weekend. The Springboks up against France is the main headline. We've got some of the latest stories and the clips that have come through from the press conference. We'll send them through to your ears in a second. But calling Black Label, big showdown in KZN. But most importantly, you know what happens on a Friday on the show. We do celebrate, the legends. And today, no greater legend than the man that we call Hlompho Kekana. So you can send us your WhatsApp voice notes nice and early. Don't be disappointed because, my goodness, it does not get bigger than this. It is Marawa Sports Worldwide, proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
Let's go! The moment you remember.
The games you can't forget. Marawa Sports worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.
We would literally be chasing the sun here, given how cloudy it is in and around Johannesburg. But the Springbok assistant coach, Umzwandi Lestek, says that South Africa are bracing for another grueling contest and insists, though, that the team must be at their absolute best, secure victory at the iconic stadium. Now, the Boks are preparing for a high-stakes clash with intensity and precision, likely to define the outcome. Now, Steak emphasized, though, that the team's mindset and execution will be key in the navigation of all the pressure.
Listen, he's a world-class player, and I know they've missed him in 2023 when they played the World Cup, And then, but if you look at the players around him, Ramos at the back, world-class fullback, more especially with those wings that are very, very quick. Damien Pinot and Ilbiare, those guys are very, very dangerous players, So if you give them time and space, they will punish you. And we know the nature of the French team, how they play. They will try to keep the ball in play. They will try to play the high-tempo game, And for us, we understand very well that for us to win against them, we'll probably be at our best, I always say to people, when I go back to 2023, the quarterfinals we played against them, if we went our best, if we went at our best that day, against France, they could have probably gave us 40 points, but because of the way we also pitch up in that game, we knew that it was going to be tough, more especially playing in front of their home crowd. I think we expect the same tomorrow also. It's going to be a tough one, but I think we've got the right squad to be able to handle this game. If you look at our backline also, the one from 2023, the only difference now is Sasha starting at 10, which is Mani started in the quarterfinal. The rest of the players is the players that have played against France. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. But again, I think we will keep on doing our best to make sure that we keep our people proud at home. And we know probably 90% of the South Africans will be focusing in this game, and we will do it for our people in South Africa. We'll make sure that we perform. I know it's going to be late for them, but again, we're just going to make sure that we do our best to keep them proud.
Well, the Springbok captain, Kolisi, says that he will carry everyone who was part of his rugby journey with him when running out for his 100th Test cap tomorrow. Kolisi will become the 9th South African to reach the milestone when he leads the Boks against France in Paris.
I can't tell you that now. I don't know. I think that's, but I do know. How I feel. I'm very proud and I'm honored, and I'm actually grateful and thankful to everybody who's played a part in my life, because I think without my community, first of all, they say Kolisi ilali, and I've been helped by so many people and so many different people from different walks of life. But I think the foundation of who I am is definitely from Sweden, the people of Sweden. Not just Sweden, actually, Lokshin in general, because Iafana, New Bright, Iafana, Kwazakele, or whatever, and we all grew up the same. And I think if the people there didn't parent me like they were my parents, when I made mistakes, when I was doing stupid stuff, they take you, they give you a quick smack, and they take you to your house and you get another smack for whatever you do. And I think for the teachers who believed in me at school, Mr. Eric Songwe, he played a huge role in my rugby career. He used to drive me. I didn't have a car, couldn't afford transport. Mr. Eric would drive me to the trials and everything, and then took me to Grey. And then Mr. Andrew Haidakis after that took over when I got to Grey. And obviously Vincent May, who paid for my whole schooling, who's actually here. He came from America for this game. And there's so many other people that I've met, I probably haven't mentioned, but my grandmother too is not with us anymore, who I would have loved to be here and experience this with me. And but also in the rugby environment, Coach Rassi has been immense. He gave me my first contract on Freaky, helped me get through that as well. So, and this team has just and Coach Haneke also, I want to mention, who gave me my first opportunity, my first game. Coach Alistair also backed me, gave me my first start. And and Jock, of course, who I played under. Everybody who's played a role, and all my club coaches as well. Everybody has played a huge role to the person that I am, and I've taken lessons from everybody. And there's a lot of coaches who could have chased me away, including Coach Rassi, but stuck with me and just advised me and kept on backing me. And finally, I did learn my lessons, and I just put my head down and started working. And I'm grateful, and to all my teammates from childhood to where I am today, I am super, super, super grateful. And I carry all these people with me when I go and play with all the South Africans who expect so much for this team because they've seen what we are capable of. And I take that with me, with this team, but I'm not doing it alone. I'm doing with 22 or 40 or 50 other people in the squad, including the coaching staff as well. So, yeah, it's a huge honor just to wear the green and gold jersey. That's what I've always said for me. Captaincy or anything like that, it's just to put on the green and gold jersey. It's less than 1,000 Springboks if you think about it. So it's a huge honor. Not many people get to do this, but to wear it 100 times is also like super special.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Jackson goes again, and it goes through to the boundary.
And that is why we always say that she's a trailblazer, visionary, a founder of G Sport for Girls, and one of the most respected voices in international cricket, Kaz Naidu.
The prayer that I fervently prayed that morning was, if South Africa didn't win, that I be given the strength to be happy for India, to stand on that field and be able to celebrate a team that is not South Africa. Because I would have known how to celebrate South Africa. Perhaps I would have cried on the field because we've been waiting for this for such a long time. But I prayed that I had the presence of mind to be present. And I'm so glad that I could do that because I'd never experienced a feeling like that in my entire career. The sheer joy, the passion, those emotions I can still feel course through my veins at the moment.
Hashtag MSW. Hashtag MSW. Friday nights, always.
This is how we do it.
About our beloved legends. Pull up your chair. Let's chat legendary stuff.
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Well, in the famous words of a certain Benny McCarthy, I never really get to this stage where I can say publicly that, yeah, my guest today is making me nervous. Hey, but be that as it may, I'll try and gather myself. We're also live on the YouTube channel, don't forget. I mean, this guy comes from the very, very quiet streets of Zebediela to the roaring arenas of Africa. I mean, that's how his journey has been. I mean, he started with dusty boots on, but I was told that he had a big dream. He became a captain who lifted trophies for fun, left, right, and center. Trophies, 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 his hobby. So every midfield that he touched, he owned. He was known as the enforcer, the leader, the man whose right foot could split the sky. Oh my goodness, do you not need that today, given the weather? You go back to his days at Black Leopards. He learned all about hunger. At Supersport, he found the belief. What about at Sundowns? He built a dynasty. And in the colours of Bafana Bafana, I mean, he carried the nation's pride. He's seen glory. He's felt the heartbreak. He's also led from the front. He's also inspired from the shadows. And that is why tonight, we don't just remember the goals. We relive the journey, the fight, the fire, the legend. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we honor the one and only Hlompho Kekana. Hlompho, good to see you, man. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Marawa. Yeah, thanks for having me. And good evening to the listeners.
Do those words kind of meet and match your journey? Do you feel that what I've described describes this kid from
it's like you're describing, the heavyweight champions, those boxers, Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson.
Well, you fit into that category, don't you? I mean, not in terms of weight.
Thank you so much.
But in terms of the weight that you brought, in terms of your presence in sport.
Well, thank you so much. I'm really humbled with such words because sometimes when we're in this business, rightly so. You started off as a kid that wanted to just to play football and enjoy and just make beautiful memories. The little that you know that you're gonna take this level to the level that you can never imagine. And as a kid or as a person, I was proud to see the Hlompho Kekana that I saw as a 12-year-old to be the Hlompho Kekana that everybody you could recognize.
It's crazy that you mentioned the Hlompho Kekana that was 12 years old, because at 12 years old, your mom took you to an airport.
That's not fair, Marawa.
Why is it not fair? Am I lying, or you want me to carry on? She took you to an airport because you were going to meet who? You were going to meet somebody who you thought was your role model, was the person that you thought so highly of that you needed to meet him in person.
Yeah.
You remember that, chap?
I remember that very, very well. I was still a primary school kid at the time.
Yeah.
With so many unbelievable dreams, and I remember I visited my mother at that particular time. She was staying right here in Komora.
Okay.
And I was pleading to them, my late brother Jeffrey and my mother, please, can you take me to the airport tomorrow? Apparently, Orlando Pirates, they are arriving from Abidjan at the time. They had won the 1995 African Champions League.
Yeah.
And that was a big one for the South Africans. And more than anything, it was just for big one for us as kids who wanted to play football and who were playing football at this particular time, for fun. As you know, that in South Africa, when you were a kid, at that time, the only sport that you had was just to play football. And I was just happy to meet my childhood heroes at the time,
And how difficult was it to meet Mark Fish? Because I can imagine that day, that airport was buzzing. It was like we had won the World Cup.
Yeah. Well, I was a short 12-year-old, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
And my late brother Jeffrey had to put me on his neck. And he tried to go through the police at the time. And I just shouted, Mark, can you see? Mark. And poor guy, he came and he shook my hand. I was so happy. I was so happy. Yeah.
So you shouted that loud that he actually took notice of you and came to you.
Yeah. I was a kid, and obviously I was so happy to meet Mark Fish at the time.
But then, when you like being dodgy, so what are you not telling us? Is what you told him, and you said that one day, you will win the Champions League in the same way that he has. And then 25 years later, guess what?
Yeah.
Hlompho Kekana does the same thing.
Actually, those were the words of my late brother Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited. So I couldn't, when a kid sees...
Express yourself.
I couldn't say much to Mark. But I was so happy to see him. And my late brother Jeffrey just said he told Mark that this boy will one day win the Champions League for South African football here again. But then, in the middle of excitement, people are just there to, and we there, but we're not supporting Pirates. But we're just happy because that trophy came to South Africa. But I'm just happy that I met Mark, and it's just a moment for me.
But did you get to tell him though later on in life?
Yeah, I met him. I met him, and every time I tell him, he doesn't believe that I really met him when I was a kid.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm mocking him because.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, him and Andre Arends. Every time I see them, I travel them. It's like, Andre, you guys, you're the one group of people who made us to believe that this is possible. We can make it. Yeah.
But I mean, a kid from Ramakgoto primary school, rising to the height of being at the OR Tambo International, meeting Mark Fish, and then your life develops again. And because you such an old school man, you also with CIMAC, a senior secondary school. So anybody that knows anything about senior secondary schools, you know that you're closer to getting to your SASSA grant.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. #MSW.
Hear that? That's the sound of the Total Energies CAF Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco 2025, and you could win double tickets to the opening match. Simply visit Total Energies, fill up with 750 Rand or more of Excellium fuel, or top up with Quartz engine oil, and you're in the game. So join us as we celebrate the spirit of football together, and let's make Africa the home of the beautiful game. Exclusive to club members, valid 30 September to 17 November. T's and C's apply.
There's always more on the calendar, always more on the go. You need a new kind of versatility to match. The all-new Bike B30. Experience unrivaled performance with up to 301 kilowatts that launches to 100 in just 6.9 seconds. Backed by over 4 million kilometers of testing. More tech, more utility, more value. Because there's always more than one road. Coming soon. Also available in hybrid. Visit bike.coza or your nearest dealership. Bike. Always be with you.
Dlala Madluli, coach. The games are out. Who are you betting on?
Dlala Madlamin, top player. On Sports Stake 4, I'm going with the strongest defense.
Nice one, coach. But I'm going with the goals.
What is that, Coach Amanda? Now it's up to the fans to dala, or rather dlala what they must. Dlalu 4.
Sports Stake 4 for only 2 Rand. Pick win, lose or draw for 4 games and you could win. Play at any participating National Lottery retailer. Be enjoy a game. Panda push up play. Players must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. Ituba is the proud operator of the National Lottery.
She types, car won't start, and the group's erupt.
No, good morning.
When last did you service it?
You still coming, hey?
Are you fine? Yeah, that's it.
Until she opens her First for Women app.
Roadside assistance activated.
We got you, because we get you. That's why we give you 24/7 assistance on the First for Women app. Her first, then her car, her home, her everything. Visit firstforwomen.coza, a licensed non-life insurer and FSP. T's and C's online.
Still no good morning.
The Swedes have this word, lagom. It means just the right amount. Not too much, not too little. It already sounds like a South African word. Lagom, lagom. And that's exactly how we've refreshed the Volvo XC60. New grille, new interiors, new colors, new wheels. Just the right amount of new to make you fall in love all over again. The refreshed Volvo XC60. The car Mzansi loves. Now, with even more to love. Discover more at volvocars.com. It's safe to be brave with Volvo.
Wait, BioPlus has energy drinks? And get this, they're giving you a chance to drive away in a brand new Suzuki Jimny. Plus, grab your share of 100,000 Rand in instant prizes. Every can brings you closer to winning. Whether you're beach-bound or road tripping with your crew, BioPlus energy drinks give you the energy to own your plus. Sip, enter, win. Own your plus and make your summer epic with BioPlus energy drinks. T's and C's apply.
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
But yeah, Hlompho Kekana officially retired.
Pure greatness.
You are aware that there are professional football players that retire without even having won one league title. Yes, you've won 8 PSL titles. You have won 2 cups.
Oh, cracker! Absolute cracker!
Then there was a League Cup where you were a winner. Came the top 8 where you've also won. Then there was CAF Champions League. CAF Super Cup where you're a winner. Quick summary.
And who else? Kekana. Outstanding shot. What a strike.
Are you dizzy from?
Yeah.
Did that trigger an emotion? Let's take a break.
Marawa Sports Worldwide. Monday to Friday weekdays. Friday nights. Always.
This is how we do it.
About our beloved legends. Pull up your chair. Let's chat legendary stuff. Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Come on. Hlompho, please behave. You can't cry again.
I'm not
that
saving
was then
you.
when you were retiring. You can't repeat it again. Hey?
Yeah, no. I won't. I promise no.
But those memories, man. And that's why, and you also got to use the correct terminology, because you know how people come back and they'd want to argue with you. But we can safely say, and to those that are watching on the YouTube channel, that I've got the most decorated captain in PSL history. Full stop. Would you argue with me when I say that?
No. No, Mr. Marawa. I was very fortunate, blessed, whatever word you might connect with this sentiment.
Yeah.
I was just, blessed to have the teammates that I had in my career to push me to the level that I've never been. And obviously to activate my crazy character in me.
Yeah.
And obviously over the way, over this past years, along the way there will be ups and downs, but I never dwell much on the downs. I just wanted to stay on the ups, and I really wanted to work hard on that. And then I'm happy. I'm happy that right now we gave me a title that I'm the most decorated captain in South African football, and I take that and I run with it, Mr. Marawa. Thank you.
Run with it because you deserve it, and that's why we hand you your flowers here tonight on the show. Lots of calls that are coming through, also lots of voice notes. Richard is the first one we pick up, coming through from Proteat Land. Richard, good evening.
Evening, Robert and Hlompho.
Welcome.
Thank you, guys. Hlompho. Yeah, Ujwa.
How was Shapwena?
Sharpman. You know what? I used to have a love-hate relationship with you, ne? I loved you as a player, as our legend, but I hated you as another supporter. You know why? There was a day I was driving to Orlando Stadium to come, going from work to Orlando Stadium to watch soccer. Before I even arrived there, you have already, that long range against our Sunderland. Yo, my God. I'll never forget that ball.
So you hated him for that?
For that, and twice in a row he was, when Hlompho touches the ball as part of supporters, we will not be happy about that. We know that something is going to happen.
Yo, Pella, this guy is... All right, let me see how well you know him, Richard. Do you know his nickname?
Long range.
Yeah, that's too long.
Yeah?
Macarena.
Macarena. I know him as long range.
Aye, long range. You know the nicknames like long range guy.
Oh, like it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Richard.
Thank you, Hlompho.
I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Hi, guys. yeah. Mr. Marawa, no, I'm not safe in these studios.
You need protection, boss.
I promise you.
Let's call for security.
Where did you get that name?
Am I lying again? Am I wrong?
Mr. Marawa, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah. Well, that name rings a bell. I don't know where I heard it from, but the last time I heard that nickname, I was still in primary.
There was a striker at Kaizer Chiefs called Aaron Lubunda.
Oh my goodness.
So if you want me to break it down,
why am I even here? Guys.
Are you regretting? It's only 20 minutes.
Oh man. Okay.
I told you, we're here to celebrate your journey.
Yeah.
So we can't not share with the listener, with the shareholders, stuff that maybe they don't know. Maybe you want me to say Madume.
Oh my goodness.
Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Madume. Give us the history of why you're called that.
That?
Especially back home.
Which one? The Madume? Oh, okay. The Madume is a name that I was given from my father's family, which is I was named after my late grandfather from my father's side. That's why they called Madume. This is the name that comes from downtown Tzaneen side.
Yes.
Yeah, that name is familiar, that side of South Africa. And then the Macarena one, it's a nickname that I was given by one teacher at primary school called Tatem Cheku, whom forced me to play football at school.
Forced you to play?
Yeah.
I thought it came naturally.
Well, I used to play with my friends at home.
Yeah.
So at school, I just didn't like to play with the people that were there because, I don't know, I was not really familiar with them. And I was never that kid of knowing how to nurture relations. So, yeah.
As a shy guy.
So and then I decided, okay, let me play since the teacher wanted me to play. And I got the nickname from there.
And then Brajeri Ramuhlale.
Yeah.
He played a big role as well in your journey.
Big role, Robbie.
Describe that.
Big role. He was a father that I never had. Yeah, to me. He got me as a 13-year-old? 13-year-old. He saw me as a playing those Love Lives tournament back in the days. There was school, the USASA, so you have to have a card to play those games. And I did well. So you get you play districts, and then you get to go to all the way to the province. Right. As we got there, he saw us playing the teams from the village. So. And he spotted us. We were 4 from the same area in Zavediela, and he spotted us. And then he took his time to come to meet our parents then. I was staying with my mother's sister at the time because she had just lost the husband. So with the cultural thing, she was not supposed to leave the house before sunrise or before sunset. So in between she has to, so those are cultural things. So she needed somebody to stay with, and I went to that village. And she came and asked my sister's mom, my mother's sister, to say, can we have this kid next year? I promise I'll take him to places. And my mother's sister said, I can't really commit to that because I'm not the mother, but I can give you his mother's numbers.
The number, yeah.
And you started communicating from there, and they did that.
So when he said he will show you places, as you've correctly said,
yeah,
he wasn't lying.
He wasn't lying, Mr. Marawa. If you look at the journey that I've traveled, and I remember he said it to the coaches that were there. I remember, you remember at school, primary school, we don't have really coaches. Is the teacher, somebody who loves football, and he coach. And he told Mr. Mchegu, he said, this kid plays football differently. I don't know how to describe him, but he plays differently. So he can play as a striker, at the time I used to play as a striker. He can play as a midfielder if he wants, and he can play just a midfielder. He can play centre back, he can play goalkeeping. And so he just said, the future is bright for this kid. So I believe that she's not the same as this kids that I see. That's why I feel like his talent needs to be nurtured differently. But you know, when you're a kid, you don't even understand what they're talking about. Because even my late brother Jeffrey used to say this to his schoolmates, and I didn't like it because I felt like he's putting me on the spot.
And the pressure.
So. But then when I heard it from Coach Jerry, then I started looking at it differently, because then it's somebody who never, I don't know this person. He just saw me in the few matches that I played on that day. So. But then
he ended up taking you to China.
Yeah.
You remember the trip to China? But you remember, hey, Hlompho, hey, this guy. So Jerry, make sure that you go to China.
Yeah.
It's probably your first international trip.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first time you in an aeroplane. You probably brought a full chicken thinking, it's your first trip. Under Jerry, right?
Yeah.
And then you do what you were doing to Wayne Sunderland in China as a youngster. You take those crazy shots of yours.
Oh, yeah.
And then next thing, he fainted. No. Please tell me if I am lying. I would leave this club permanently and never come back to the studio again.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Marawa. Today I think I came at the wrong time.
You made the man faint.
Yeah, it's the excitement of the game, and more than anything, I think he felt like he has seen this, developing in front of him. And when you were a kid, because he got us when we were 13. Yes. And when we went to China, we were like 16. Now it's a development stage, really. We went from 13, 14, 15, 16. Now it's 3 years later.
Yeah.
Now you're a big boy. The voice has changed. You've got adolescent stage, and you feel like you know everything. But he stuck with us. He makes sure that he stuck with us. He showed us the way. He guided us in those moments, and he took us to China. We won the tournament here in South Africa, and then we represented South Africa there. That side, Mr. Marawa, I've never played my beautiful football like I did that side. Because I was not the starter really. There were boys who were doing so well in that position. The previous year, even they've won the trip for us. And when I used to come on as a substitute, I wanted just to play football. And when you play football freely, and already they told me that I don't play like them. So it's easier for me to do certain things. I was just obsessed with the game, and I was just obsessed with being the best player on every day whenever I take the field. And that was a goal that I scored against Turkey.
Just to give you guys, I know that as you hear Hlompho talk about that and causing Upra Jerry shame to faint, paramedics had to come to his rescue. That's how serious the situation was. Well, you know what? You're loved by so many people. There's so many voice notes coming through. I'll attend to them in just a second.
Yeah.
But firstly, I can see there's even a voice note about criticism, about Chiefs players and whatever. But there's a certain number 15 who played and is an icon in Kaizer Chiefs who also just wanted to say, you know what? Here are the flowers.
Hi, Hlompho. This is Doc Kumalo. You are being hosted by the General. I just want to say to you, you have actually surpassed the expectation of maybe the entire country with your contribution towards South African soccer. You have done unbelievable things at Mamelodi Sundowns, and for you to be captaining Sundowns when they won the Champions League, it was something amazing. I must say that you're one of the greatest midfielders South Africa has ever produced. You have done so many things that most of the guys couldn't do. But again, your leadership as a captain was unbelievable also. You actually managed to lead a star-studded Mamelodi Sundowns team, which I strongly believe it was not easy for you to handle. But fortunately enough, you managed to do that. And I must say that I really enjoy working with you at SABC. And you have done so much for the country. And I hope and wish that one day South Africa will.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Doc ran out of airtime. But that's how powerful that is from the famous jersey number 15. And you guys are doing amazing work at the SABC as analysts, applying back your knowledge. How do you respond to Theophilus?
Sure. I don't know what to say after, the legendary number 15 has spoken. Firstly, let me thank Doctor and the rest of the 96 team that has brought so much joy to us. And they believe to think that we can make it because their surnames were familiar in our eyes. We thought that we were relating to their story, and I think Dr. Shoes, I still love them so much. And they are the reason why we play football, or we played football. Simply because they made it easier in the eye when we look watching them from TV. And I keep telling you, I keep troubling him every time I work with him in studios, that Doctor, the pass that you played to Mark Williams, the pass that you played to Phil Masinga, the pass. So I give him everything, even the matches that he forgot. And it's simply because we loved watching them. And I think they paid a way for us. And I to believe so. Hearing from him, the people that they have done it in that condition that they were playing, I think there must just be happy and I'm humbled to hear such words coming from Doctor, the person who has done it. Whew, my goodness.
Wow, Doc Kumalo. Guys, we are live on the YouTube channel. Hlompho Kekana. But I went to Home Affairs earlier today.
Yeah.
I just went to Home Affairs earlier today.
Okay.
Just to verify a few things. And I'm sorry to do this because the POPIA Act will be against me.
You better be careful.
Yeah, but I had to verify a few things.
Yeah.
In verifying a few things, I learned that Alfios is your other name.
Oh, yeah.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time.
#MSW.
Whether you own a startup in Sandton or a bakery in Bloemfontein, Standard Bank has the solutions to grow your business. For just R9 per month, our MyMoBiz business account gives you access to free online banking and a team of business experts. Our Simply Blue Pro card machine enables you to accept payments anytime, anywhere. Search Standard Bank MyMoBiz or Simply Blue to amplify the growth of your business today. Standard Bank is an authorized FSP and registered credit provider. T's and C's apply.
Live extra with Checkers, SA's #1 in value supermarket. Save big on deals like Sir Fruit 100% fruit juice blend, 1.5 litres, any 2 for R89. Clover Buttero full cream modified butter spread, 500 grams, 2 for R159. And Omo detergent capsules, 20 or 22 per pack, any 2 for R199. Valid until Sunday at Checkers, Checkers Hyper, or shop on 6060.
Josie, looking for the ultimate weekend getaway? Head to Gold Reef City where the thrills never stop. Experience hard racing rides, live entertainment, 10-pin bowling, movies and arcade fun. Savour great restaurants or unwind at the Gold Reef City Hotel. Discover Josie's history with a mind tour or the Apartheid Museum. Visit goldreefcity.co.za.
Gold Reef City, that's our sun destination. Entertain. It's what we do.
At Builders, we provide you with what you need for all your projects from start to finish. Get the deep molded white interior door, available in 3 different designs for R399 each, saving you R50. Or get the construction plastic in USB green for R549, saving you R100. Find these deals in store today or online at builders.co.za. Get to Builders, get it done. Deals valid until the 16th of December. T's and C's apply.
Game day's here, yes, and nuggets are flying down the wings. Fries sliding in for support, yeah. Onion rings are going in circles around the defense. This Mega King box is more packed than the All Blacks defense. Whether you're on the couch or in the stands, the Mega King box is the perfect lineup or snack for game day. Burger King, proud sponsors of the Vodacom Bulls and Fidelity ADT Lions. Mega King box, bring flavor to the big hits.
Friend, Mikey, Tommy, whatever you call them, we all have that bestie we're absolutely nuts about. That's why Cadbury is giving you the chance to win 2 Suzuki Jimneys for you and a friend. Unwrap any 2 iconic Cadbury ice creams, post a selfie of you and your bestie enjoying your ice cream. #Cadbury Ice Cream, and you could win. T's and C's apply. Competition valid until 30 January 2026. Cadbury, you already know you're gonna love it.
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Good evening, KK, baby boy. Brother Rob, you know, it's true when they say respect the game and the game will respect you. That's why Hlompho has lasted so long in football. We always call him baby boy because you guys, you don't know what he does when he's not in the field of play.
Hey, what does he do? What does he do? Tell us.
He thinks he can sing, but he cannot sing, that guy. For me, I think it's a no-no.
Oh, crazy. Kennedy win. Oh, man.
This is my jam, Robbie. Thank you.
Marawa Sports Worldwide, Monday to Friday weekdays.
Oh man, he can actually sing. My goodness.
Friday nights, always.
This is how we do it.
About our beloved legends. Pull up your chair. Let's chat legendary stuff. Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Hey, maybe he needs to join DJ Naves, eh?
Ntate Kekana, Sir Hlompho Kekana, the most successful captain in South African football history. Big respect, sir. I don't take it for granted, and I hope you don't either. It's an honor for me to share spaces and moments with you because I think I get to see a side Batubasai Boning, but the most important thing is you were a skipper to the team then, and I think you still are the skipper now because you lead all the time. But what stands out the most for me is that you're warm and you're welcoming. You've created a space for us all to be able to retlhakane and just be a family. May the good Lord keep you, bless you and your family. Mamela, areze bediela robona bomma.
Hey, DJ Naves. I'm not going to say anything more. All I know is that you got gazillion voice notes that are coming through. In fact, guess what?
Yeah.
Somebody on the YouTube channel sent a message, and there's so many coming through now. I've lost it, but it was something along the lines of, please ask Hlompho about that goal that he scored against Cameroon. So again, this comes unprepared because the stature of the man is such.
Yeah.
In fact, let me just do this.
Hi, I'm Leslie Angu, football writer from Cameroon. Big admirer of the pitch works of Mr. Hlompho Kekana. I became big admirer of his works because of the stunners here he scored during his playing days, particularly the one that he scored in Limbe against Cameroon. It was a result of, it really showed that it wasn't a fluke because he repeated that on numerous occasions. But the interesting story about that goal is that goal ends the exit of a Cameroonian goalkeeper, a certain Guy Roland Ziasembe, who was first choice. He earned his way out. He forced his way out of the national team because from that day he was never called up. He was never called up to the national team again after that FIFA window. Kudos to Kekana. I still follow him to date, even though he's working off the pitch. I followed him in the Club World Cup with the Sundowns team, him and the other Sundowns legend, Teko and the rest. Just a shout out to him and to big Rob Marawa. I've not seen Rob for some time since AFCON 2019 in Egypt, but I follow his shows. Kudos to you guys. Congratulations to South Africa and in general. What the works you've achieved, the results you've achieved through the works of Hugo Bruce and his.
Thank you so much, man. Angu Leslie, all the way in Garua in Cameroon. You ended the career of a goalkeeper. I'm not going to say anything more. Game over. He was done. You blasted him. You blasted his career.
Hi, Robert. Another evening, another one of the players and who's done exceptionally well in his career, had a great career. It's a great story, actually, Lebo. Hlompho, how he came to us at Supersport. He was at Black Leopards, and when I saw him play once, I think he was playing right back then for Black Leopards. It's an unbelievable story, and I said to the owners, there's a player we should definitely look at. Why is that? Because I could see, I haven't seen a better pass of ball. For me, and this is a great resemblance, you remind me of Ernest Chawali. Ernest Chawali could pass a ball 40, 50, 60 meters across the pitch with his laces at a speed and to a player. Ernest Chawali could shoot from distance and fantastic centre midfield player. And Lebo reminded me of that. And when he came to us, obviously he had played right back at Black Leopards a few times in midfield when I saw him. And I said to the owner, and the owner said to me, "Who? Are you crazy?" And obviously we had to pay a few rand for him at Supersport. And he came in and he fitted like a glove in our centre midfield, and he was exceptional. I mean, he's long distance passing, shooting from range, and playing forward, which is what a modern day midfield player or a
a player, and I always said I thought Lebo could have played in Europe because he had the pass and everything. But obviously, and then what happened, obviously, we were a selling club, as we know, Supersport, and we moved him on to, he went to Celtic, and then obviously, Sundowns came in, and then he had a great career at Sundowns and won a lot of trophies and Champions Leagues and things like that. But he was an exceptional professional. I always admired him. He won the league with us the first year, and then he moved on, which was obviously I didn't want to happen, but hey, that's football, and where I was working, I knew it was going to happen someday. But great career, great guy, top professional, and all the accolades he's getting tonight, he fully deserves, and hopefully he stays in the game. I see he's what do you call these? Run these TV shows now for Sundowns. And I'm so happy that a club has recognised his contribution to the club, and it should happen to a lot more players who've given great service. I've always said, a player like him, what they put into the game, they deserve, to have a career outside of when they finish at a club or in football, and he's deserved it. And Lebo, I wish you well, my boy. We always see you around, and I still, whenever you laugh, you got that giggle, and and it makes me laugh. But great career, and I know we weren't together a long time, but the time we were together, you were an exceptional professional, and good luck in the rest of your career, and have a good evening, boy. Bye.
Hey, Coach Kevin Hunt. I'm sure you could describe so much. Coach, thank you so much indeed. Yeah. He's listening and listening very attentively. That's why I said to him earlier on, he won't hear any question from me because, my goodness, we are inundated.
Good evening, Robert Marawa, my brother, and the listeners. Good evening, Hlompho. I don't know what to say about you, my friend. You, once upon a time, you were the reason why I wanted to go back to football, so that I can get those passes. I can, play with people that were very intelligent. But you are a legend yourself. People don't need any introduction. What can I say? Just respect for you and what you've done for football, for South Africa, for Mamelodi Sundowns. It was unbelievable, and just wish you all the best, whatever you're doing. And we'll keep in touch, my brother. You're still my youngster, even if you are a legend. So, yeah, all the best, my brother.
Oh, man, the first African football player to ply his trade in the Premier League. Peter Unlove. I'm saying Jove. Peter Unlove.
Yeah. With that 35 or 40 yards kick and scored that goal. And I thought, Senzo had fainted or what? Hlompho, I don't know. The shot there with Tata Vokitimar, Engaga. I went to Senzo fainted la pano. I will never forget that one. It does it. And I'm holding you to it. Namanjo Sankolota for the may Senzo's soul rest in eternal peace. Hemoromsha Lilangalia Fitai. Yes. Don't pass out in Shire. Kanjalo nje. Ha, ngeke madoda. Angazi ungadala
Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Rob. Peter Mapoto here. Chef of Mankwe. Just a quick question for Hlompho Kekana. Hlompho looks so skinny. I want to ask him, where does he get those old shots, the powerful shots? Because I met him at Macro Bologwane 2019, somewhere there. The guy looks so skinny. But I always ask myself, no, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob.
A quick response to that. He says you look so skinny, so where does this shot come from?
Good evening, Rob, and all the listeners. This is Joy from Wadville in Benoni. Rob, you've got a legend in the studio. There's no more ways I can say to describe how I like him, but I just want to wish him all the best in whatever he's doing. And I'm really happy and proud that I was able to watch him ever since he was playing until he retired. What a great man in the field of play and even off the field. Yeah, Mr. Thunderstrike, Rocket. I really wish those goals could have been commented by the English commentator Peter Drury, so that I could hear whatever he could say about him. Thank you, Rob. Great show.
Mr. Marawa, good evening, and good evening to all the shareholders of MSW, and most certainly good evening to Hlompho Kekana. Oh, what a player, man. What a player he was. A staunch Orlando Pirates supporter. But I must say, I have a soft spot for Hlompho Kekana, especially for what he did for both Sundowns and also for the national team. But one thing that stands out for me, it's his long-range shots, and that obviously resulted into goals. So I just feel like his career actually didn't end quite right, given what he has contributed to Mamelodi Sundowns and ultimately to South African football. I just want to say to Hlompho, I like your humility, man. I've never met you in person, but I can sense it. Each time you speak, each time you analyze the game, wherever I get to watch you, you're almost humble. May God bless you, sir. I just want to ask you, out of all the goals that you scored, not just goals, but special goals, which one stands out for you as the most ultimate goal for you? I know it's like asking one to choose between his children, which one he likes the most. So, yeah, please let me know there. Samarawa, it's Impure X here from Tembisa. Thank you so much.
Can you say that off the top of your head? Which one is the best?
I used to love the one in Limpopo until today. I don't like it anymore.
Because you cost somebody his career?
Yeah, I don't like it anymore.
No.
Now I like the one I scored against Cape Town City. Then I'll love it.
But you wouldn't know. That's your job. Not to get people unemployed, but hey, you understand, man.
Good evening. You have a great legend in the midst. I think the brother that's there with you right now, I think it goes without saying, is one of the most decorated players, and I still want to see people that will surpass what he's done. He's done a lot for the game, he's done a lot for his community, and he's continuing to do a lot. I was blessed to share the dressing room with him a couple of seasons, and you could see that the mentality that he has, he was bound to achieve great things. So this is to you, Mr. Hlompho Kekana. It's one of the proudest moments for me also, just to have actually sat with him in the dressing room and how calm he was and how intelligent he is, and how much he knows the game and how much he's changed a lot of people's lives. So yeah, it's just an honor, and yeah, we appreciate your presence, we appreciate your knowledge, we appreciate your insight into football, and may many other people learn from you, and yeah, continue inspiring the nation at large.
MG, Morgan Gold, hey. Another problematic son of the soil. But hey, as I said, it's not about me, it's about, I think this man has also now become something else.
Good evening, Robbie. Good evening, Robbie. Mna uchere kakapa mola warra wadi shoto. When I look at my videos, every time I run away, this man take a shot. Wayne Sandilands, Senzo Meyu, hey, Mutuola Wablaile, hey, Mutuola man, hey, what a player, what a legend. And I'm happy to be sharing a studio with him while we're analyzing the other side. What I like with that man, we work with captains a lot. When we work with captain, you get to understand the type of a person he is. You could send him to tell a player in order to assist with match control, because the captain is responsible for the behavior of his own players. He must tell you one of the matches in Maritzburg, Sundowns Maritzburg, where I told him, if you don't take off this player, he's going to get a red card. I went to tell his coach. The rest is history. He will tell you what happened after he told the coach. But yeah, he was disappointed because he told the coach did not do what he was told to do. So yeah, it's one player that I normally use while I did the matches, and then to help me with control.
I'll cut it there. Victor Hlungwane, thank you so much indeed, Pro Vic. Wow. You know what, I'm getting messages, whether it's on social media or other platforms. They're saying, please, can this be part 1 of part 2?
Ooh.
So I don't know what we need to do to convince you to come back. Well, South Africans are saying they have not had enough of.
Next time I come here, I must come with bodyguards because the information that you have about me is scary.
Because every South African these days has a bodyguard. They go and pour petrol. They've got bodyguards. I don't know if 95 octane is problematic, but we have no problems. Bodyguards don't scare us anymore.
Okay.
They don't.
Yeah, Mr. Marawa.
Bring all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're agreeing?
Well, I agree, Mr. Marawa. I do believe that, with the information that we've got, many people won't believe that I was once somebody who dribbles a lot, that's why I added the name, the Macarena. But today, when I look at the people who dribble, I don't relate. I said something about the Kaizer Chiefs players the other day.
Don't worry. Lock it there. We'll pick up on the Kaizer Chiefs players. We'll pick up on somebody called Bibi Mutombo and what kind of role he played. You're like, we'll pick up on so many things. So we're not saying goodbye. But Jumbo, good to see you. Have a super weekend. Thank
you so much, Mr.
Marawa. Through. Wow. Marawa Sports Worldwide. Catch us again on Monday. Sure. Proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
The thrill, the drama, the action. Let the game begin. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.